I can't wait to talk so much crap on Twitter. Even if he's across the couch from me, I am ripping him apart.
And I know somebody else that's super important in your life is Matt. And I know that
Yeah,
he's gearing up for The Bachelor. You must be so excited. I know that you guys have lived together. So what is one thing about him that nobody
Christina,
knows?
I can't wait to talk so much crap on Twitter. Even if he's across the couch from me, I am ripping him apart. Um, but uh, what's one thing that not many people know about him is he can be very compassionate, can be very sweet. You know, he comes off with this fun, joking, loving, but like no one's seen his romantic side. And like I haven't seen much of it, but I've seen a little bit. I've seen him be into some people before. And he's very caring and sweet. And so I'm excited for people to see that different side of him, and him really open up and show the world, who he is.
That's going to be so much fun having, I'm sure, Bachelor viewing parties with the two of you. I love that. I love your new YouTube videos. I think they're fantastic. I did have one thing to ask. When you said during your questions that Matt always wakes you up in the morning to borrow underwear, did I hear that correctly?
Yeah, this dude comes in my room like 5 in the morning. He's an early bird.
Yeah.
And he'll come and wake me up, steal some underwear to go work out, And so then I'm like, dude, why don't you take half the stack of underwear and put them in your room? Simple as that.
Wait, so do you guys share underwear then?
We share everything, honestly. Like we don't give a damn. My bad. Excuse me.
That's so
we grew up in a locker room. Like we just kind of we played together, football together. Like we just don't care,
Yeah. I think that's
There's so many times where I'll wear an outfit and 2 weeks later he's got the outfit on him. It's just funny,
Well, I did see that he was rocking your jacket during his GMA interview.
Yeah. So everything goes to the washer and dryer. It's fine.
That's true. That is true. I mean, have there been talks that if you're gonna appear as a mentor, as a friend when he starts shooting and things like that? Because I'm sure you'll make an appearance, right?
Yeah, I mean, we haven't crossed that bridge yet. I think they're so wrapped up in what's going on and trying to, do things right and film Claire's, and I guess it's Tayshia's season now. So I think, who knows? If they want to help, if they want me to be a part of it, great. If not, no sweat off my back. I'll have a ton of fun sitting back watching it. So,
what are your thoughts on all this Tayshia and Claire craziness, and what are Matt's thoughts as well? Because he was supposed to be on Claire's season.
Okay. So
tell it like it is.
Here's my thing. I am, if Claire found love in 12 days, love that. I'm stoked. Like that's great. You know what I mean? But she came at my boy a little bit, with that tweet, And the funny thing is Matt had a cameo, but the guy she picked too had a cameo. So, it's interesting. But I wish happiness because what comes with this show is tons of pressure after you start dating somebody. And so I hope that Claire and whoever she picks are able to kind of work through that and get past that and really focus on each other, because that's what's most important is building that connection after the show. Because being on the show is one thing, being off the show is a whole different thing. Tons of pressure that comes with it. So I wish them success. I wish them happiness. Tayshia, I'm very excited to see. I saw bits and pieces of her on Paradise with JPJ, and she's beautiful, amazing. So I can't wait just to see her story and how it all unfolds and the craziness that comes behind it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you've been in this situation. You haven't been a lead, but do you think it's possible to fall in love in just those 12 days? Like if Matt came back and was like, I left after 12 days and, didn't want to give the whole process a try. Would you recommend that?
Here's one thing I told Hannah. I was like when we were in the fantasy suites, I was like, look, you do whatever you need to do with everybody. I don't care. You need to figure this out for yourself, because at the end of this, if you pick me, there's no regrets of wanting the other person or this and that. That's your decision.
Right.
So if you can really make that decision off of 12 days, or whatever it is, and feel completely comfortable with it, then great. But I think you need the whole experience to really kind of see it all through, see, ask the tough questions and whatnot. So, I would encourage to go all the way through with it. Yeah. But, if and my dad always said, like from an instance with my mom. Like the night he met my mom, he said, I'm gonna marry her and my kids, and like we're gonna have freaky athletic kids. And like me and all my brothers played football and did really well, you know, and like
so funny.
So like if you know, you know, and hope and maybe she knows, you know, and like and that's awesome. Like that's even a better story than going through all the BS. So hopefully that's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, did you know early on in the show that like you had strong feelings for Hannah?
It started to hit me. I think the second group, like the whole time I was there, I had a lot of guilt as to why I was there.
Okay.
Because like I left my dad was sick. I was like, I'm not supposed to be here, you know. And then, the ceiling's leaking and it's raining.
Oh no! Oh no!
God, I have so much work to do on this house.
Oh no!
Sorry. But this as soon as like probably the second or third week or the second or third group date. I think it was the second group date. I was able to kind of like loosen up and be goofy with her. I was like, oh, like this girl is awesome. Okay, I'm supposed to be here. Like this is where I belong, you know. And like after that second group date, I think it was like the third episode on the show. It was the baby date where we had the baby thing. Like after, no, I can't get my phone right. It was after that date. Like I knew like I was here for a reason. And, like I'm supposed to be here. And so, you know, like that's when things started to really pick up for me.
Mm-hmm. Totally. Would you ever, if they asked you, you know, maybe a year down the line, 2 years down the line to be the Bachelor, would you do it?
Probably. Sorry. This dog's the reason why everything's not working.
That's quite all right. We're almost done.
She was shaking the whole desk. And would I do the Bachelor? You know, I would never say never. You know, I think it's a fantastic opportunity and a great way to experience so many things and meet people. But there's so many things I want to do and need to do for myself before I can really ever put myself into that kind of commitment again. My whole world's flipped. My whole life has changed ever since that show aired. And you know, I have stuff at home I have to take care of. I got businesses I want to start and do. And like once I get those things accomplished, then maybe I can really take a real look at doing something like that, or like even like dating seriously, you know. Yeah. But until I get to that point, you know, I'm kind of just like locked in and focused on what I got to get done here.
Totally. Has anybody?
I got roofs.
Yeah, you got roofs leaking.
And, you know, and so I got to really get. There's a lot to do here. You know, remodeling this house is one of my big plans, and you know, I can't just go away for 2 months, 3 months, and leave this thing.
No, totally. You know. Totally. And there has anybody talked to you about Dancing with the Stars? Would you ever do something like that?
I would have a lot of fun doing Dancing with the Stars. Yeah. I love to dance. Like I was like almost a dance minor in college.
Oh, really?
Big fan of it. Yeah. So that would be something I'd be so into and love to do. You know, who knows if that can ever happen, but great show, amazing. Great to see Hannah win, you know, show out for the Bachelor people. I'm excited to see Caitlin Bristow go on there and dominate. I think she's got a dancing background, so it'll be cool to see what she does. And I love seeing all the behind the scenes with like her and Jason. They're like the best couple ever.
They are. They're really cute.